Good morning. I am Specialist Shesky. I will be your instructor for today's training. Our training today is Perform Voice Communication, referencing SPT 21-1 SMCT, task number 113-COM-1022. What if you were in a vehicle convoy and needed to let someone know where you were via radio with proper radio etiquette? Would you be able to conduct proper radio communication? Our task today is to perform voice communication. Given our condition, given one operational radio set for each net member, warmed up and set to net frequency, a call sign information card consisting of net member duty position, net call sign, suffix list, and a message to be transmitted. The net is considered to be secure and authentication is not required. Our standard: enter a radio net, send a message, and leave a radio net using proper call signs, call sign sequence, pro words, and phonetic alphabet and numericals with 100% accuracy. Our overall risk assessment today is low. In the event of an active shooter, we will run. If we cannot run, we will hide. If we cannot hide, we will fight. Keep in mind dehydration. It's not that hot out today, but you still need to drink water. Their designated water point is over here off to my right, your left, in the bathroom. Watch where you're walking. Keep mind of cords, wires, or other obstacles that might cause you to trip and bonk your head. In the event of severe weather, we will relocate to the basement, staying away from doors and windows. At the end of today's training, you will be evaluated. You will have 5 minutes to enter the net using alphanumeric sequences, send a message of 15 to 25 words using the correct pro word and phonetic alphabet and numericals, and leave the net. Voice communication is vital to the operations army around the world. Being able to communicate properly over the radio is vital to your position as soldiers. This class will cover how to communicate over the radio. I will give you a demonstration at full speed, after which I will go through each step of the conversation. Watch this demonstration. Any station in this net, this is Romeo 1-1. Radio check, over. Romeo 1-1, this is Kilo 2-5. Loud and clear, how me, over. Kilo 2-5, Romeo 1-1. Loud and clear, out. Romeo 1-1, Kilo 2-5. Priority routine, over. Kilo 2-5, Romeo 1-1. Send your traffic, over. Romeo 1-1, Kilo 2-5. Kilo 2-5 is crossing checkpoint Alpha at uniform Papa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Time now. Continuing to checkpoint Bravo. Over. Kilo 2-5, Romeo 1-1. Loud and clear. Continue mission. Out. And as you watch me go through that, I'll explain the steps. Enter the net to determine the abbreviated call sign and answering sequence for your duty position. Respond to the net control station using a net call, ensuing a net call. Answer the alphanumeric sequence. Send a message. So with that whole situation, Romeo 1-1 issued a radio check to any station on its net. Me being Kilo 2-5, I responded to that saying I could hear him. How well could he hear me? He responded back saying he could hear me, and closed the conversation out. The next part of the conversation is sending a message. Listen and make sure the net is clear. Do not interrupt any ongoing communications. Call the net control station and tell the operator the priority of the message you have for his or her station. So I called Romeo 1-1, stating I was Kilo 2-5, and said my priority was routine. so it wasn't as important as something else might be. Receive a response from the net control station that he or she is ready to receive. Romeo 11 came back to me and said, send your traffic. I sent my message using the correct pro words and pronunciation of letters and numbers. So when I said, Kilo 2 Fife is crossing checkpoint Alpha at Uniform Papa 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Time now, continuing to checkpoint Bravo. Get a receipt for the message. Romeo 11 came back to me and said, Roger, continue mission. Leave the net in alphanumeric sequence. I will now give you time to practice this task. While you are practicing, walk around and ensure you are performing the task correctly to standard. I will be making on-the-spot corrections. If you have any questions, ask me while I walk around. Take this time to practice. Okay, come on back in. Our task, we're going to perform voice communications. Our condition, given one operational radio set for each member, warmed up and set for the net frequency, a call sign information card consisting of net member duty position, net call sign, suffix list, and a message to be transmitted. The net is considered to be secure and authentication is not required. Our standard, enter a radio net, send a message, and leave a radio net using the proper call signs, call sign sequence, pro words, and phonetic alphabet and numericals with 100% accuracy. Performance measures. During this exercise, you'll be measured on 3 tasks. Enter the net in alphanumeric sequence. Send a message for 15 to 25 words using correct pro words and phonetic alphabet and numericals. Leave the net in alphanumeric sequence. You are on a convoy which is crossing checkpoint Alpha. You will then continue to checkpoint Bravo. You will be given a radio and a test card containing your message and call signs. You will have 5 minutes to demonstrate sufficient progress in this task to receive a go. Your radio is ready for operation and is not required to be authenticated. Begin. Okay, you guys did a really good job today. Any retraining that needs to happen will be tomorrow at 1300 in Battle Room 8. Retesting will commence immediately after that at 1400 in Battle Room 7. It was good training today, guys. We're going to conduct an AAR. So, what was supposed to happen? What actually happened? What went right? What went wrong? How can we improve training? Were all the controls implemented from today's risk assessment, to include what to do in an active shooter, drinking water and staying hydrated, not tripping on anything, and any severe weather that may have happened? Was anyone injured during this training? Has everyone filled out the sign-in roster? Okay. So now we're going to conduct a police call and get out of here. We're going to start at that end, and we're going to work towards that end. Go. Thank you guys. Have a good night.